Nice to meet you. My name is Gustavo Martinez Rojas, a student at Santo Tomas University. Next, I will present a fun case. This slide presents the topic of our presentation, the methodology of distance learning. The image shows a handshake between two business people, which represents the global nature and collaboration of business in the international context. As we move forward, we will see and focus on technology-based learning. Our technology leverages the latest online tools to create a learning experience. Here we can see the methodology. This is the international business subject in session 3. It is extra work on the Abanico case, importation of 1,000 fans. My name is Gustavo Martinez Rojas. Instructor was instructor Maximiliano Ariel Perez. A brief instruction, the company Abanico SAS faces a critical challenge related to the import of 1,000 fans. It is a complex situation with internal pressures. It is a complex situation with internal pressures, demanding commercial commitments, and logistical difficulties. The various communication styles and the high levels of stress among the different actors make internal and external negotiation key to the project's success. This proposal will use the Harvard method in a collaborative and results-oriented approach recognized internationally. The goal is to develop international negotiation strategies and tactics to reach effective agreements, improve internal relationships, and meet commercial and operational objectives. This next one is on positive. The project requires the purchasing director to lead complex internal and external negotiations with tight deadlines and strict quality demands. The proposal is based on the Harvard negotiation methods, which focuses on interests rather than positions. Separating people from the problem, generating mutually beneficial options, and basing on objective criteria. Specific tactical strategies are presented for each stakeholder, as well as guidelines for negotiations with international suppliers. The objective is to reduce tensions, improve communication, strengthen cooperation, and ensure optimal conditions for importing products in terms of price, quality, and delivery time. Next, the key principle here is to separate the people from the problem. This means focusing on the issues at hand instead of being carried away by interpersonal tensions or emotions. It is important to understand the different styles and concerns of each team member. Some may be passive, others aggressive, and we need to create an environment of mutual respect, actively listen to everyone, and use neutral language and sites without value judgments. Reframe any aggressive comment in terms of the common goals for which we all work. Provide emotional support as needed, such as acknowledging the logistics director's concern about job stability. This helps build trust and collaboration. The overall goal is to keep the discussion focused on the issue. That we must resolve, not on the personalities involved. In this way, we can move forward more. The principle, a key thread is with Here is to focus on the underlying interest of the declared positions by people. We will analyze the different stakeholders and their declared positions, as well as the real interest driving those positions. The position of the sale. The position of the sales director is, I need the funds now, but the real interest is to fulfill commitments with clients and protect their professional reputation. The position of the logistics director is, it cannot be done, but their real interest is to maintain realistic operations and keep their job. The position of the salesperson is, I need the product or I will lose money. But his real interest is financial security and earning commissions. The purchasing director's stance is, I must fulfill all my tasks, but his real interest is to consolidate his reputation and ensure the company's growth. Next, principle 3 is about generating mutually beneficial options, expanding the range of alternatives before making decisions, and favoring solutions that benefit all parties involved. The strategy 7 his strategies consist of designing internal and external alternatives before negotiations, analyzing international suppliers, and negotiating. Balanced timelines. The tactics include brainstorming without immediate commitments and presenting comparative scenarios to expand. The options. The three scenarios show different trade-offs. Low-cost supplier with standard delivery, mid-range supplier with urgent delivery, and premium supplier with superior quality. When considering these different scenarios, we can find a solution that works for all stakeholders. Next, the key principle here is to base our decisions on data and verifiable objectives. Instead of emotions or internal pressures, we will analyze strategies such as using market information, fan market information, the comparison of standards, deliveries, and current preparation of a technical document with objective criteria on quality, cost, and deadlines. Tactically, we will present market reports to the board of directors. We will use verified budgets focused on the and we will define clear metric with the unique cost and total cost, delivery time, and country risk. The goal is to ensure that our agreements are based on facts and technical standards, not on subjective factors. This will allow us to make more informed and defensible decisions. Negotiating with international suppliers requires thorough preparation to manage commercial, cultural, and logistical factors. First, it is important to establish your best alternative in agreement to negotiation. The slide presents different communication styles within the team and how to address them to achieve harmonious and effective interaction. For the commercial director with an aggressive style, the key is to expedite brief and structured meetings, present concrete data to avoid emotional discussions, and focus on pressures, decisions based on evidence. The Harvard method allows us to transform conflictive and high-precision situations into more reasonable, rational, collaborative, and results-oriented negotiations by identifying real interests, promoting effective communication, generating a viable alternative, and using objective criteria. Abanico SAS can reduce internal tensions, improve cooperation between departments, minimize risks in international imports, increase the likelihood of meeting deadlines and commitments with clients. The success of this project It depends on the purchasing director's ability to apply these strategies with firmness, empathy, and clarity, guiding the team towards sustainable agreements that benefit everyone. Thank you very much for your attention.